They're in the gate. And they're off. St. Joe Bay broke alertly and then bobbled slightly. On the inside, Axeman is flashing his usual early speed, and just behind them, Touching Rainbows moves up and is guided off the inside. Zatter fourth through the opening furlong, 2.5 lengths off the pace. Then it's Kantaka inside Dr. Door and Solid Wager at the back. The lead belongs to St. Joe Bay. Axeman trying to rate from second, and Zatter outside of him. Touching Rainbows between those two to the half-mile pole in the San Carlos. A gap of 5 lengths. Kantaka, Solid Wager, and Dr. Door. Into the far turn they go. St. Joe Bay leads it by 2 lengths. Axeman is asked to go after him now. Then it's Zatter on the outside, Touching Rainbows between those two still. Dr. Door starting to pick up some momentum down on the inside. He's right with Kantaka and Solid Wager. St. Joe Bay is loose at the quarter pole. He's in front by 3 lengths. Axeman under heavy pressure. Kantaka widest of all. Dr. Door hugs the rail to try to chase him. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and St. Joe Bay clear by 4 has to hold off Dr. Door and Kantaka late. St. Joe Bay still well in control, and it's St. Joe Bay and Victor Espinoza. St. Joe Bay all the way in the San Carlos. Dr. Door was second, Kantaka third, Solid Wager finished fourth. Let's hear it for Victor Espinoza, ladies and gentlemen. In the winner's circle, number 4, St. Joe Bay, a 7-year-old dark bay or brown gelding by St. Andan out of Dream Ride. Owned by Hronis Racing, that's their 2nd win today. Trained by John Sadler, 2 wins for John Sadler. And once again, congratulations and welcome back to the winner's circle, Victor Espinoza. St. Joe Bay was bred in Florida by Bonnie Heath Farm, LLC. The running time, 1:24.06 seconds. In the winner's circle to make the presentation for the Grade 2 San Carlos Stakes to the winning connections, Pete Sebral, the Santa Anita Director of Community Services and Special Projects. Pete Sebral making the presentation to Hronis Racing, John Sadler, and Victor Espinoza as St. Joe Bay wins the Grade 2 San Carlos Stakes. Up next, the Grade 3 Santa Ana, scratch number 8, Tell Me More. Post time in 22 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the winner's circle, where Michelle Yu is catching up with Victor Espinoza and John Sadler.
And it was St. Joe Bay there. I'll start with Victor. Victor, first win back, first stakes win back. Tell me about your trip, because it seemed really eventful out of the gate.
Yeah, I was excited. It was a fun ride for me, and it's always, you know, exciting, good to be in the winner's circle and crossing the wire first. Everything worked out, you know, well. I jump out of there and trying to open out as much as I can and go from there.
He looked like he took a little bit of a bobble, and you kind of were up on his neck a bit. Was it a hairy situation?
Yeah, he was then good, but he wanted to come out of there a little bit quick. They were really, his body was capable, and it kind of bubbles a little bit. But just the second stride, he picked it up nice, and then I just let it cruise around, and they're in the lead.
Congratulations.
Thanks, John.
And welcome back. Victor's got a run. John, I know you do too, but just one question. This horse last year picked up so many checks. What made the difference for him today?
Well, he was a close second in this race last year, ran very well, runs in top company all the time and runs well. So we're really happy for Victor. This was the first horse he worked when he came back from his injury. And I put him on him because this horse is just like a gentleman and an old pro, and so I said this is a good one to warm you up on. So I know how hard Victor's worked, and it's nice to see him get going.
And John, you know, we had that narrow defeat from the photo last race. I have to ask you, does this make up for it?
No. I mean, that's as tough a beat as you get. But our horse ran great, and you know, in this game, you keep looking forward. I've got 2 more today.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Big win there for St. Joe Bay in the Grade 2 San Carlos.